Jonathan Bernthal returned in the 4th episode of Daredevil Born Again, but of course, had the series stuck to the original vision, he would not be back at all. Now Jon Bernthal reveals exactly why he walked away from the original version and why he was glad to return for the new iteration. So Punisher himself decided to do a round of interviews after he, of course, makes a return to the MCU with the last episode of Daredevil Born Again. And, of course, he is getting his own special, and he did star in 2 seasons of the Punisher spin-off over on Netflix. So the actor told EW specifically why he decided not to return and walk away from Daredevil Born Again, aka the initial series before the revamp and rewrites. And if you guys aren't familiar, the current version we have is actually showrun by one of the people that worked on The Punisher. So he talks more about the approach, and he just said he wasn't feeling the old version. He wasn't feeling the character, the direction, the tone, what they were going for, the way Frank was coming off, the way that the show was coming together, and that he felt like there just wasn't a real reason to do that version of Frank because it wasn't The Punisher. And then he says once they got to the revamp, he was brought back into the conversation, and automatically they knew exactly what they needed to do with Frank Castle, and everybody was on the same page. And again, you got to thank the people that worked on Punisher for being brought on to Daredevil Born Again, for bringing him back. And as a reminder, Daredevil Born Again, the revamp, was not a continuation of the old universe. It was a reboot, a soft reboot, just keeping some of the actors. So you could see how he was probably like, I put in all this work. We built out the Punisher. He is now the Punisher. Why would you throw all that away? And he walked. And, you know, good on him. Really, really good on him. Other actors would have just been like, yeah, sure, I'll take it, I'll do it, whatever. He stuck to his guns and understood the Punisher needs to be the Punisher. He can't be some lame version of that character or a complete revamp that's toned down. And he kind of hints at that it wasn't the Frank Castle we all know, love, and want, and that they were going in a different direction. Again, for all the faults that the Punisher has in his Netflix series, and there are plenty, you can't argue that by the time the 2nd season is over, he's not truly the Punisher. And we get that. We see that in Born Again. In a matter of 5 minutes and a scene with Matt, he's the Punisher. And carrying that forward, I can't wait to see what they do with him and how they build up off of that. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.